Ah, yeah. All right, ShadowFox. We're gonna throw you in the shake machine. It's gonna be great. We'll take it apart when we're done, but we're gonna de-Metatronics you. just for a little bit. I think this is gonna be hilarious. I'm looking forward to it. This really didn't like de-stress you though. Like, what's going on? Like, why? No, like, just lay on this table. Yeah, I thought ShadowFox's character was a he, technically. That is slightly confusing. Which one do you go with? Real life? Game life? Game real life? Alright, we'll shake her. And then when we're done, we're good to go. Okay, all right, so in the meantime, let's see here. We need to do some work here. So, okay, we're gonna need a couple of things. We're gonna need some pipes. So how do we wanna do this in such a way that this is gonna work? We're going to take this liquid pipe out. We need a liquid temperature sensor in here. Like so. And we're also going to need, I'm glad we got that pump, by the way, but we don't need it right now. We need a liquid shutoff valve. And we're gonna stick this, I guess here. That's kind of weird. Maybe we should move it over one. Should we move it over one? Let's move it over one. Stop. Alright, let's try that again. Thermal sensor here. Liquid shutoff valve here. If everything's happy, come back up. Oh, this is actually wrong. Dang it. I'm not reading the stuff right. Okay, let's try. Third time's a charm. We want to connect this up here and deconstruct this. Alright, and somebody's freaking out. I'm not sure who's freaking out. Somebody's freaking out. Alright, ShadowFox, it's time. What happens? I've actually never had to do this. Maybe I've done this once and I don't remember. I might have just put somebody in here just for funsies. This is great. Here, your break's over. Get out of here. Thanks. Okay, what was ShadowFox? Okay, she's got all this construction stuff. Construction, we had her do some artwork because we needed to do art, and then and that's kind of probably where we made a mistake. So, supply carrying, operating, construction. Boom, boom, boom. All right, because it's gonna do a full reset, right? Okay. So, back to this project. Right, so if, yeah, so we need to take these out. We took the wrong tiles out, is what we did. That's what, there was a reason why we didn't build these, and I was talking and not paying attention. All right. So, deconstruct this stuff. For crying out loud. Please. All right, take this out. We're going to need to take this tile out. And this tile as well. Actually, we'll take this one out as well. And we'll just go left, which means that basically if it's not what we want, we're gonna send it out this direction. I think that'll be fine. And this will go like that. right? Yeah, that's cool. All right, now back. Thermal sensor, automation wires. Let's not do what was just selected. I think they can reach that. I think they should be able to reach that. And then we're also gonna need to run a wire in here. So I think we already have some power up here anyway. I don't think they can reach this though. I probably have to put a ladder in, but that's okay. And okay, so if it's not the temperature we want, we're gonna run it out here, and that's fine. And then we'll just need a return system. So, and then we also need a pipe like this as well. And we built an insulated pipe, unfortunately. Oh, that's gonna bother me. Sorry guys, I'm doing it. All right. All right, ShadowFox, are you done? You're almost done. Oh, look at that, everybody. It's not very often we get to shake somebody. Back to normal. Hey, here we go. This was our construction person. And we had improved carrying. And we did tinkering, right? Okay, cool. I think we're good. As long as we don't do anything else, we're fine. We could, like, take one art, right? Sure, why not? Okay. Great. An arbor acorn. We have these, right? Pretty sure we do. Okay, let's hook this up. And then, honestly, like, if this sits here until next week, I'm totally okay with that. Like, we can finish this later. So, basically, we don't have the power to actually sustain this at this point in time anyway. So, we'll need a power source anyway before we can do anything about it. The only thing we will need to do is we're going to need to basically get this water back into the system. If I run this into the outlet, right, the water in the... What takes priority in this one? This is a bridge. It's going to come into here. The bridge, this will take priority. It'll feed this into the system and the tank will stop. Okay, that works. Cool. Okay, I think that's gonna work, right? It'll be out, it'll go over. If it's cold, it is. If it's not, it'll send it out and it'll keep looping. The only difference is like we're not doing like cooling this wall over here, which kind of sucks, but I think that's okay. Like that's not terrible. That's fine. We can live with that. All right, cool. Well, once this is put in, let's seal this back up. And I mean, I'll be happy with that. And then whenever we get the right stuff, we will. I'm old, and we'll do that. How many hours has he put into this world? Well, let's see here. We started today 4 hours and 41 minutes ago. There were 5 of us playing. So I took over at cycle 158, and we will be playing until cycle 270 or 200 and basically 225, 228 to 250-ish, more or less. Won't the tank fill up and stop the flow? It will. It won't fill up because we're not going to put that much oil in it. We're only going to put enough oil in here to basically support the system and have enough continuously running in here, which is really not that important because it's going to be pretty cold anyway, but enough to be continuously running and if any needs to go out to cooling, basically. So like this tank will basically sit at mid-level at all point in time. Well, you can put petroleum or whatever you want to in here. Whatever we end up putting in here, it's a fluid that needs to be cold. And we don't need to keep it too cold, right? We just need to keep it within the range that Sleetweed needs to live in. In this case, seed. I'm gonna prep this. Well, at least can we? Well, we don't have any. Or no, it's like an edible? Where do they put it? I never can find it when I need to find it. It's never where I expect it. Organic? Where the heck did they put the cooking ingredient? Yeah, there we go. All right. It's never where I want it. Okay. Yeah, so basically, we could use the slush for that. No, I'm not going to use it for the cooling loop. I'm going to use the slush for like having pre-cooled water specifically for the hydroponic farm is what I was planning on doing with that. And then honestly, we just need to put some oil in here and let it sit up here, and then we can just put in a little automation as well. Oh, that's what I forgot to do. Oh, crap. Oh no, we're fine. Yeah, and we're gonna want to dial this in. I think like normally I run this, let's see here. Sleet wheat needs to be, I think I normally keep this like around 3 degrees. It depends on what our cooling system is. I think it will, right? The bridge. Yeah, since we're connecting on the return line is connecting to the green on the tank, the return line will take priority over the contents of the tank, mind right? This is just like a bridge, right? So as long as the return line's coming back and coming in on the green, it'll take priority, and whatever's in the tank will stop. So, yeah, so that's what we want. We basically want all the cold stuff to come out. And then the nice thing about this type of system, if you haven't built one like this before, is the fluid in the tank, when like it'll mix the temperatures in the tank. So we want to have enough fluid. We don't want to have enough fluid in there that it is full. That's the first thing. And the second thing that you want is you want enough fluid so that way when like the two can mix and have an equalized balanced temperature. The point is you want like a room that, yeah, it just has like super stable, which is why we're using like granite tile. We're not using radiant pipes or anything like that. We just want super even temperature, and because it takes a really long time to heat up, it takes a really long time to cool down. But once it's cold, it pretty much stays cold, which is why I like this a lot. Well, this is slightly different than I normally do. I normally don't put this stuff in here, so we might want to like double insulate this top thing or something. I don't know. I normally don't do that, but whatever. It's fine. All right, cool. Well, I'm fine with that. We can't actually do anything with this until we get power, first of all, and we like can sustain a cooling system. Cool. All right, great. Man, I'm feeling good. All right. Well, we could like try to plumb out some of this plumbing stuff over here. We could do like a little bit of this work ahead of time. It depends on where we want it. We could actually hook it up too, for that matter. So how cold is this? It's pretty cold. We're not like fully insulated. That's the other thing. So we could try to get this other stuff out of here. Actually, hold on a second. Let's cancel these 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see if we can't get this stuff out of here. And maybe we can insulate this thing and box this thing off again. And then, I don't know how many cycles we'll have left, but maybe we can do like a small project. All right, nice. All right, we'll throw insulated tiles in here. We'll just plan this out. And I don't know what we're gonna put in here, but we're gonna have 4 bathrooms for like a bunch of people. If we throw them on different schedules, maybe that'll be sufficient. If not, we'll extend that down. We could always put more in. Alternatively, we could also, I don't know, who knows what. We'll need some, I don't know, like, are we gonna go showers? I know some people are against showers. I don't mind them. I mean, I like to feel clean, but we can always just use it as an extra water source. It does kill time though. Alright, how are we doing over here? We got any more suits made? I don't think so. What are we missing here? We need some reed fibers, believe it or not. Don't tell me our guys are dead. We lost our Drecos? Did they not hatch? New ones? Debuff soggy feet and soak wet. Really? Oh, okay. What are we missing here? Well, that's unfortunate. No food? I guess we were a little bit aggressive here. We couldn't get to the mealworm, or we couldn't reach it. Oh, maybe it wasn't growing up? How can we improve this so that they can get down here? I know, like, we put that tile in so they could quickly get to the shearing station, but honestly, like, if it's gonna be a problem, yeah. Also, like, our hydrogen is expanded in this room. I don't know if you guys have noticed that or not. Yeah, I think we took that out because somebody suggested that it would help them get back up to the shearing station faster, but we forgot that it wasn't connected. All right, well, we'll have to find another one. Please tell me there's one right here. Nope. Well, that's a bummer. I'm sure we'll get more. I mean, it's pretty common that we get Drecklid eggs and stuff like that, so it's fine. I don't see any unless somebody spots one. We could scoop one up and finish the project suits, but we did make quite a few. I don't see any. Yeah, we'll have to wait for some more Drecklid eggs. Oh, that sucks, man. Oh. I mean, I guess it's fine, right? We didn't kill a duplicant. We did kill some Drecos, so it's a hard life. You know, you win some, you lose some. You gotta pick what you're gonna end up having to kill today. All right, what else should we get done, guys? I'm okay with this. This is fine. This can sit here until we come back. We'll have to figure out how we're going to do that. We could just do some exploring, I think. I mean, we don't have many cycles left. We started at 258. We have maybe like, we could stop a little early and let Shadow pick up from here. This is like a good spot. Yeah, there's only one pip left in that hole. Hey, there's a sage hatch. Look at this guy. What's going on, buddy? All right. The other thing too is we could start, like, we can't get down here really. Unfortunately, there's no oxygen down here, so I think, like, yeah. The CO2 is really pushing up, by the way. Maybe we should, like, dig this out a little bit and see if we can't get rid of some of this. This looks suspicious. What's in here? Like, where do we have oxygen over here? Yeah. We have all this chlorine. I don't want to dig into that. I really don't. All right. Well, let's actually like just do some prep work here. Let's. We can start peeling down some of this stuff and getting rid of some of this work that's in here, and we'll just let all this get dug up. And we can maybe do a little exploration this way. This is the right-hand side of the map. We need to go up and down, I guess, more or less. We could, let's see here. Normally I do, they do die over time. line here. So I think a lot of those animals that are around, like, you know, 50 to 70 cycles or however long they live, I think they're getting kind of old. Okay. Actually, is this right here a geyser of something? It could be. All right, sweet. Well, we'll get this all dug out. This will be nice. We can see what else we're working with. The slush geyser is the big find of the day, I think. It's really nice. Okay, and also, speaking of, all right, we can actually do this. We're gonna need to, how can people get out? Yeah, they can. All right, let's close this off. And we'll close this insulation here, and then we can start thinking about tearing this wall out that's in here. I didn't mean to build these insulated tiles. I kind of want to take them out and put regular ones in again. I don't remember if I put like any power lines in here, but I don't think I did. So that's all good. And this is, yeah. We'll have to like get all this other garbage air out of here. That's the one thing. We did let all that in here. Just through the natural course of things. This can all get dug out while we're waiting. And I guess we can close this up. Like, there's a lot of cold here. This is all negative. How deep do we want to go? Like, I hate to put in like double insulated lower floor tiles because I have a feeling we're just gonna end up having to rip them out and put them back in again. And that might be okay, but. All right, we'll close that off. All right, people are gonna have to do a hike though to get around. That's the only downside now. All right, that's better. And how are we gonna do over here? we could move this med bed. We could actually like make, why don't we put the medical facility down here? We can just yank some of this stuff out. Like move the kiln and whatnot. It doesn't have to be here. We can be in a lot of different places, but maybe we can do something like, we'll just put it down here for right now so we have one in case we really need it. It's too bad it's 3 tiles wide. Should we let the pip out? I don't know if that's a good idea. I don't think so. How many cycles left? We could hand it over anytime after, anytime from 7 cycles from now. I think we're gonna do a little bit of exploration and kind of that way, like ShadowFox can just kind of like pick up and run tomorrow. If we can find some other new stuff, it might impact how power is set up, and that's kind of what I'm thinking right now. Like, if we can open up a couple of things, so that way, you know, some educated decisions can be made on what type of power system we want. We do have natural gas and a lot of it, so I have a strong feeling that somebody's gonna set up a natural gas system that works really well. Yeah, it's more of the annoying things that I'm worried about. But we're not putting seeds in crates and stuff like that, so. Yeah, you're definitely gonna start on natural gas? Okay, cool. Yeah, I figured that was gonna happen. I saw you started working on that upper project. The other thing I wanna do is get down into this neck of the woods. Like, we're gonna have to get into here, but I think we're gonna have to wait until we have the atlas suits. I mean, we kind of do, right? We just need like, we actually do have one. Hold on. Well, I don't want to like close this off. That's the thing. So that's the one thing I don't want to do. I don't want to close this off quite yet. But we could have this set up so that somebody could hop in the atlas suit and then start navigating this crazy world that we have, and I like that this one's here. But I want to get down to this slush geyser. Maybe somebody along the way will tap into that. It's a pretty good find. And I really want to know what this is. I have a feeling. Oh no, it's just, this is neutronium, neutronium. Okay. There's nothing special over there. Does this have water available? It does. Do we have any water that we can contribute back into that system? There is all this water here, though. This is like... We do have a water source, but I think the pipes, it's like, if I remember right, it's really warm. This water is 32 degrees, 0.7. Yeah, oh, that's totally fine, Eadra. Like, I don't think anybody's gonna use all of the contents coming off that slush geyser, so... You know... And honestly, I don't need a lot of it. I just need a trickle to grow those sleet wheat anyway. They don't consume a lot of water. And we're not doing like a full 32 tile build. Brine ice. Ha. Oh, I don't want to dig into that water, but I think we're going to. Actually, I'm not going to. We'll say that somebody else can do that if they want. We'll dig down. We'll let them work on that. Let's see, what else can we do? What else can we get taken care of? We have algae. We could probably set up a deodorizer or two out here and start yanking some of this polluted oxygen out of here. This is closed now, right? Pretty close anyway. There's a lot of CO2 in here. The other thing too is we can start thinking about closing this stuff off. I have a feeling this is all going to warm up at some point and it's not going to be a non-issue. The other thing too, here, let's start prepping this. We can yank all this out of here. Oh, there's ice there. Actually, I don't want to do that. Well, this is going to melt, so let's just dig it. It'll fall down here and go there. This stuff can go. Yeah, we'll just stick this out. It's all going to melt anyway. It'll be leaking down here. Let's see here. We should probably maybe make this bigger then. No. Kicks ice cream for Oh no, Angel So, I'm so sorry. I didn't make it to EGX. If I was gonna be there, I was gonna buy you all the ice cream. I know. Life happens. It's okay. I had friends that came in town actually, so I kind of had to cancel my plans. One day we will cross paths and there will be ice cream. On a lot of it. Alright, I like this. This is good, guys. I mean, I feel good. I feel like I can hand this over now and like we're fine.